Stu Taylor, and joining me right now is John Harkins. He's the Chief Executive Officer of Greenfields Petroleum. Welcome. It's nice to have you with us, and give us an overview of your company, the basic business model.
Well, Stu, I appreciate being here and the opportunity to tell you about Greenfields Petroleum Corporation. We're a TSX venture listed company with assets in Azerbaijan. We have an oil and a gas field that are currently on production. And these were fields that were discovered by the Soviets. And then in 1991, when Azerbaijan became a republic, the national company took over. And their business model was to have the majors come in and develop these fields for them and do it under a production sharing agreement. In fact, my partner signed one of the first production sharing agreements there in 1994. So 3 years ago when we started the company, we established a relationship with SOCAR, with people that he had worked with almost 20 years earlier. And so we negotiated and captured a producing oil and gas field, and we're in the process of redeveloping those and increasing the production. So we had production last year in 2011. We hope to double it this year as we now get our rigs for drilling and recompletions on site.
Sweet word, isn't it, production?
Production is so important to us. That's the key, because what we want to do is increase that production. It has a great impact upon the country of Azerbaijan.
Any idea you can talk about the potential for production? You're talking, if it's gold and silver and commodities like that, they can equate the value in the ground to what it is on the market. How do you respond to a similar question with the potential for what you have?
Well, being a TSX venture listed company, we have requirements to report our reserves, and our proven and probable P1, P2 reserves have net present values of $130+ million. Those are numbers that we report every year to the exchange, and they're made available publicly. They capture the proven and probable reserves. What's important to us is also the potential reserves. So right now we're shooting 2D seismic. We just finished a 2D shoot. We're processing it. We're also shooting 3D seismic in the southern part of our block to prove up what the potential upside could be. The potential that's not captured in what I referred to as that reserve report. And this is one of the reasons that we're so interested in. My two partners and I are 1/3 owners of our companies. So we have a big vested stake, and we believe there's a tremendous future opportunity as we bring what I would consider as basic oil field technology, seismic, drilling, and electric submersible pumps to a field that hasn't been tended to for the last 10, 20 years.
Greenfields was awarded a block by the Azerbaijan government. Why?
Based upon our business model, up until then, all of them, the offshore blocks, have been awarded to major companies. We're a small company, and what we showed them from our predecessor company, GFI, where we did developments in Thailand and Indonesia very quickly, we showed them that we could do it quicker. Instead of studying an asset for 5 years, what we proposed to do is have it on production and increase the production and hopefully double it within 3 years. So they liked our business model. We had proven it in our predecessor company, and they thought that was an important thing. As well, the relationships that my partner had from living and working in Azerbaijan for 2 years, as he signed the first production sharing agreement when he was working with Union, Texas. So he had some strong relationships. We had a demonstrated track record of being able to do things quickly, and they liked that as to bring in some new blood to hopefully show how to develop these fields faster.
What kind of work are you doing specifically, that is Greenfields Petroleum, to revitalize the oil and gas field?
Well, the starting point is, as I say, we're just bringing our first 2 rigs in country. This week we got the first components of those rigs. In June we hope to start drilling and recompleting wells. We have a program of about 82 recompletions and 83 development wells that we will do in the next 3 to 5 years. That program, which is about $180 million our share, will revitalize that production.
I don't mean to make this sound like Las Vegas, but you're drilling all these wells. When do you come up with the with the big winner in those? How many of those generally work out? What's the percentage success rate?
Our wells that we're drilling are within existing wells. So these are wells that we're expecting 80 to 90% success on. The recompletions are in wells that are currently drilled. They have bypass pay. We'll log it, then we'll perforate it and bring it on production. So you're looking at an 80% success rate on those types of wells. We're not doing exploration inside the proven fields.
There's all kinds of new technology. Do you bring any new technology to the scene?
Well, as I mentioned, we're shooting 2D and 3D, which is new technology to the field, but not in our industry. We're also bringing in electric submersible pumps, which is new to the field. So we're bringing standard oil field technology, but new to this field.
What are your impressions of this HiAlpha mining investment conference, first one of its kind?
It's been very interesting. I appreciated the opportunity to participate on a panel with other small international E&P companies and hear their views on the risks and the opportunities we see in the international oil and gas area. So I appreciate the opportunity to participate.